The realm. Do you know what the realm is? It's the 1,000 blades of Aegon's enemies. A story we agreed to tell each other over and over till we forget that it's a lie.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back for another Game of Thrones Season 8 video. In this video, I want to do something a little different. I want to give my thoughts about why I think the Night King was afraid to fight Jon Snow during the Long Night battle at Winterfell. At first, this answer might seem kinda obvious when you think about it. However, in order for this to actually work, we will have to go back a few seasons when we all thought everything in Game of Thrones had some sort of meaning to it. Now, we all remember how Game of Thrones ended. At least for some of us, it kinda seemed like a lot of things were meaningless in the end. However, it wasn't always like this. Back when I first started making Game of Thrones videos, around Season 6 and Season 7, it seemed like every single scene had some sort of significance, and in one way or another, it would have an effect on the ending. I don't know about all of you, but this was when the Game of Thrones fandom was the most fun. My absolute favorite thing about Game of Thrones was all the different theories surrounding it. Back then, it honestly seemed like there was an endless amount of ways this show could have actually ended. Unfortunately, as we all know, a lot of those ideas fizzled out by the final season once we saw the direction the Game of Thrones writers David and Dan were heading in. Now, even with that in mind, I still want to do something a little different with this video, like I said at the beginning. If we go back only a few seasons, when we all thought every scene in Game of Thrones had meaning, I think we might be able to see why the Night King was afraid to fight Jon Snow in the end. But like I said, this idea will only work if we look at the show through that lens. I think the reason why the Night King did not want to fight Jon Snow 1 versus 1 was because of what he saw Jon do back at Hardhome. Now, if you remember when Jon Snow defeated his first White Walker, the Night King was actually watching Jon when that happened. Not only was the Night King watching, but judging by the look on his face, it seemed like he knew there was something very special about Jon Snow. Or, at the very least, he knew there was something very special about Jon Snow's sword. Then, when the Night King finally saw Jon Snow again during the Long Night battle for Winterfell, he did not forget what he saw him do back at Hardhome. So maybe, just maybe, he knew Jon Snow would do the same exact thing to him, if he engaged him in a 1 versus 1 sword fight. This, and honestly only this, is the only way I can justify the Night King not wanting to fight Jon Snow in the end. I mean, let's be honest, it would have been really stupid for the Night King to fight Jon if he knew he was vulnerable to Valyrian steel like the other White Walkers were. Not only would this explain why the Night King avoided fighting him, but it would also give more significance to the scene when the Night King was looking on as Jon Snow defeated the White Walker at Hardhome. Again, we all know most of the foreshadowing went right out of the window like Bran Stark by the final season, but I think this does make some sense of that scene. Let me know what all of you think down below. Does this work for you, or do you still think that scene made no sense whatsoever? Believe me, I will not be mad if you think it was dumb. No one was more upset than I was when the Night King died before fighting Jon Snow. And, if you know you know, this isn't even the most upsetting thing about this. What makes Jon Snow not fighting the Night King even worse is the fact that the actor who was the Night King is arguably one of the most badass fight choreographers in all of Hollywood. The man has been showing actors, most notably, he showed all the Game of Thrones actors how to fight with a sword. He had been doing this for over 30 years. As a matter of fact, he was the stand-in for all the Sir Arthur Dayne fight scenes. Now, the actor who was standing right here, acting like he was Sir Arthur Dayne, was not the same man who did the sword fighting once his helmet hit his face. The man who was fighting with a sword in each hand was the same guy who was the Night King. So, just imagine how amazing the fight scenes could have been if only Jon Snow was allowed to fight the Night King before the show ended. I mean, how can you give the Night King this awesome magical ice sword and have a 30-year veteran stunt coordinator as the Night King, yet not let him use that in the final season, during the biggest battle we had all been waiting for since literally the opening scene of the opening episode? Now, I could go on and on about this for days, but I won't do that because it will only make me even more upset when I think about it. The only way I can stop myself from being mad about this is if I give these scenes some sort of meaning, by telling myself the Night King was too afraid to fight Jon Snow because of what he saw at Hardhome. Then again, maybe I'm just making excuses. As always, let me know what all of you think. Leave your thoughts down below. I will be reading them once this video goes live. I want to thank all of you once again for watching my videos. I hope everyone has a great day. I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.